Hello there. Welcome to Take 5 with Rev Deb. It is about 10 after 4 on Wednesday afternoon, and for me, it was just about time to take 5. I've had meeting after meeting today, and sometimes you just need a break. Seemed like the perfect time for take 5. So let's do that. Let's take a breath. Let's take a break. Let's just be for a minute and stop all the doing and just be. It seems like we get caught up so much in doing, and we don't spend a whole lot of time just being. So, take 5 is an old theater term to take a break and come back and reset. So, you're ready to really go to work again. And it's like a whole reset for a whole cast and crew on a play. And so for us, take 5 is a time out, it's a break, it's time to recalibrate. You know how you make a wrong turn and Google Maps or whoever it is that you use to find your way says recalibrating. Recalibrating. And then they give you the next right turn that you should take to get you out of being lost. I can't say how many times I've recalibrated when finding my way. But I think that's a good thing. We can all take 5 and make it a recalibrating 5. Maybe when I pause, I can think about, recalibrate. All right, my first response to the other person was going to be kind of snarky and exasperated. Recalibrating. Maybe when I stop and think about it, that's not how I want to show up. That's not the best version of myself. And I pause and pray and let go and let God. And then perhaps I can show up as the best version of myself because that's really what I want to do. But sometimes that requires recalibrating. That pause is very powerful. I've learned that somebody might ask me a question and I pause because it might be a ridiculous question. It might be the kind of question where, they don't really want an answer. They just want to elicit a response from me. In which case, no response is probably the best. I think that's a very powerful lesson to learn to pause and get comfortable with silence and stay silent long enough for you and the questioner to also be uncomfortable. There's a lot of power in not being put on the spot. Or even if you are on the spot, don't agree to that. Keep it inside yourself. You can deal with it later. So we take 5 and pause and practice that pausing and And then, the other thing I've learned is sometimes it's good to answer a question with another question. What exactly are you asking? What do you mean by that? I'm not clear about your question. And that puts the ball right back in the other person's court. And that helps create clarity. That helps diffuse hostility. It's a powerful tool. So I hope you're able to take 5 when you need to and pause and reflect before you pick up the thread of conversation or activity or whatever it is that fills your time and keeps you too busy to really pause, process, and think about, how do I really want to show up? Is this the best version of myself? And if not, okay. So I'm well over take 5. Have a blessed rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy all the pauses in your life. Be curious about them and just experiment. What would it be like to pause and not answer this question? And to this we say, amen. Have a blessed day and a blessed rest of your week. And I think this is going to be a take 6. Okay, good enough. Bye for now.